My kind of philosophy in life is that you can always be productive. You always have something to offer, no matter what your limitations are or what you think your limitations are. Well, I had an accident in July the 11th, 1981. Fell 25 feet from a barn hayloft and smashed the fifth and sixth vertebrae in my neck, and thereby rendering me quadriplegic for the rest of my life. And so the rest is pretty much history from there on. It wasn't until about my sophomore year in high school I slowly got into art. We had an art class, had an art teacher. She helped me develop tools that I could use. Some of the tools were very rudimentary. We took chalk, placed tape around it with a long stick, and I was able to use my mouth, to do some very rudimentary sketches and things like that. There was another local artist around in the area. He was doing pencil, and I thought, well, maybe I can try pencil. And I found that pencil was my true calling, because it's one of the basic rudimentary tools that all artists use to sketch out things and to draw from them, and that's primarily how I got started. So nowadays it's kind of like I've been featured in numerous magazines, articles, newspapers, TV programs for the ability of drawing. And I'm glad that the artwork is kind of based on its own merits because it stands alone. I like to be detailed as I could possibly get to reflect nature and what I'm seeing in my head. I think that's kind of the technique that I have. A lot of my artwork has themes on hunting, wildlife, nature, country living. And I think overall is I love nature and love being out in the woods. It's where I feel the most calming, the most alive, so to speak. Out in this kind of weather, you're sitting out there hunting and waiting for something to come along, and you get to feel the breeze, you get to watch the birds, the hawks flying around looking for a meal. You get to see a fox run across the field. For me, it's an outlet, kind of like a release. It allows me to get my vision out to the great outdoors of what I think is something that I want to express. I think I've heard this over time and time again. Many people always come up to me and say, I couldn't draw that in a million years. You give me a piece of paper, pencil, I couldn't even draw that with my hand. And everybody can draw to a certain degree. I think my passion is that I'm able to do something that a lot of people can't. One is draw with their mouth. Two is to make it look as realistic as you possibly can make it. And the drive and the passion to make it look that way is slow, but when you get the finished product done, it's like, yeah, it's good. I like it. I put this out on the market. It's something I can be proud of that I've done, and many years long after dirt's dried up these old bones, maybe some of them will still be around, and they'll still be out there. And like I said, for every artist, I think there's, you want your name to kind of live on, so this will be my contribution. Future generations' name lives on. Another reason why I like it so is because many people come by and tell me that, I have your artwork hanging up in my home, and I look at it every day, and it brings me a smile, and it kind of reminds them that, you know, Bruce can do this, you know, my day is not so hard. My way of thinking is that as human beings, we all have something to offer. We all have something to give. It's just a matter of having that spirit and that character and that will to go out and do something with your life rather than just sitting back and having it all waste away. So that's not being productive in life.